Chicago 2025 was a multi-year initiative here at Holy Trinity Church to help make practicing disciples and to elevate the hope of the gospel in our city. A part of this campaign, we've had 3 priorities, and as it comes to a close, we wanted to tell some of the stories of what God has done and how He has worked among us.
There are at least 2 reasons why we chose training for gospel ministry as our 3rd priority. The first one is that it seemed like God had actually really put it in the hearts of some of our leaders, Melissa Mackey in particular, to begin a new training initiative that would really equip people for discipleship and mission in our world. But the second reason is just the need. We live in an incredibly fast-paced world, and the world is shaping us. The city is shaping us in all kinds of ways. And so we felt like we needed to do counter formation in order to create deeply rooted disciples in this busy world that we live in.
So in 2019 and 2020, we were really thinking about ways that we could bring cohesiveness to our discipleship efforts and to think about how we could offer theologically robust training to be accessible to the whole of our church. After a lot of prayer and planning, in January of 2021, we were able to launch the Holy Trinity Institute for Discipleship and Mission as a platform to accelerate our ability to equip and train disciples for life and service in the city. We began with 1 class in the basement of the Swiss Hotel in the winter of 2021. And now, almost 5 years later, we've been able to offer over 20 classes. We've hosted annual cohorts. We've been able to offer open forums to host the city in our space. And we know that over 500 people have been involved in Institute offerings.
We've been able to offer training related to spiritual formation, Christian story, Christian beliefs, and biblical interpretation. And we've been able to engage the cultural issues facing our city.
The main way that I would say I felt encouraged was in being in a community that wanted to wrestle with just such a variety of topics, from relationships to sexuality, money, even education, things that aren't normally talked about in the church. I just found it really encouraging to wrestle through things with people and to see that there was people who wanted to do that together and to do it honestly and faithfully.
It's so exciting to see the aha moments, the light bulbs turning on for people as they learn about the whole story of the Bible and how random parts of the Bible that they never understood actually not only fit together, but point to Christ.
I'm really thankful to be at HTC where there is a priority on understanding that our faith is in many ways rooted in belief, but belief comes first from understanding, and that you need to have a robust understanding of what it is you believe. So that means wrestling through a lot of theological topics and aiming to do that well and in community. So it's a blessing to be able to have a church that really does prioritize that.
We've been so thankful to see the way that God is using the Institute to grow faithful, practicing, mature disciples in the heart of the city.